It's time to slow jam some history.
Changes in continuities that resulted from the Mongolian expansion in China was that Mongols created more of a decentralized government. The Chinese adopted Mongolian military tactics, and the Mongols who took over China became more sedentary and fat. However, the continuities are that they created a government similar to other Chinese governments. The Chinese military still utilized Chinese peasants and crossbows, and the Mongols still retained parts of their culture.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about some decentralized governments.
A change that resulted from the Mongolian expansion in China was that as the Mongols took control of China, they turned its once centralized government, where the government was in charge and the she took action of what the emperor said, into more of a decentralized government. You see, the Mongols didn't create this huge centralized empire when they took over, and they didn't really care what happened as long as the citizens didn't rebel and they paid taxes. A continuity is that even though they set up a more decentralized government, the Mongols still did normal emperor things like build dikes and levees in order to maintain the mandate of heaven. That's because the Mongols took over. They adopted previous Chinese knowledge like Confucian ideology in order to keep power. Also, there was still the exam system.
Oh yeah. Another change that resulted from Mongolian expansion in China was that the Chinese adopted Mongolian military tactics, such as the Mongolian military organization system, in which the troops were set up in base 10. Also, they used horseback fighting styles. They did this because the Mongols, as the Mongols set up the Yuan dynasty in China, they enforced their tactics upon the people. However, a continuity is that the Chinese military, under the Yuan dynasty, still used crossbows and peasants to fight, because it was how they maintained such a big army with a lot of people.
A change that resulted from Mongolian expansion in China was that the Mongols themselves started to adopt a more sedentary lifestyle and became fatter. An example of this is that the Mongols would create huge walls in which they could put animals in to hunt. This is very different from the normal methods of hunting in which they would travel long distances on horseback to track animals. Also, they weren't as mobile anymore. However, continuity is that they were still hunters, and they still stuck on their culture of living in yurts, spoke the same language. This is because you can't really erase all of someone's culture.
Yeah, this has been slow jamming history. Keep it classy.
Yeah.